Hi folks, welcome to another episode. This one I'm doing a review for the Springboks versus All Blacks game that was played at the Cape Town DHL Stadium. What a nice game, guys. Beautiful game. A beautiful atmosphere, a beautiful setting. There were it was beautiful. There was even a flyover. They flew over a jet there. It was beautiful. The shots were very nice from the drones. They blew some nice crackers there. Fireworks. Fireworks, yeah. Colorful, nice, beautiful. Everything was very nice in this game, you know. I wish I was there, but I didn't have tickets. Didn't manage to get the tickets. It was very hard to get tickets to go to that game. So yeah, guys, it was beautiful. This was a nice game. Yeah, it was beautiful, and then I think the first 10 minutes were very frantic. It was very competitive. The teams were very competitive. They were very desperate. You could see that the both sides wanted to really win this game badly, and New Zealand were really, I think they really rose up to the occasion. They brought their A game. They really committed to the box. It was not good for the Boks, I think, at the start, and their lineouts were a bit of a problem, a bit not efficient, if I may say it like that. In the first 10, they had about 4 lineouts, but they only got about 2. The other 2 were won by New Zealand, so they were not efficient. In the previous test they had with New Zealand, the lineouts were very good. Ruan Nokia was doing very well. This year, this time around, clearly, the All Blacks came with a nice tactic here to try to derail the Boks off their nice rhythm. So you could see that both teams were they were very desperate. I think this was evident by the yellow cards they got. Both sides got yellow cards. Jasper Wies got a yellow card for the Boks for an early tackle on Cortez Ratima, close to the Boks Thailand. And Sevuris got also a yellow card for taking out a man in the air. I think it took out Vilero Rue. They were committing for the high ball. He ended up taking him in the air and then was given the marching orders by the referee to leave the field for 10 minutes. Another thing that was really noticeable for the Boks in this game was that I think there are about 3 penalties that they turned down, did not go for poles. Instead, they chose to go for the touch line. At first, it looked nice, you know, cute, if I may say, but when they did it for the 3rd time with no scoreboard, with no points on the scoreboard, I was getting a bit worried now, because New Zealand were kicking their points that were offered by the Boks. So I was worried by the Boks, by what they were doing. But yeah, they were okay as the game went on. There were penalties they got that they managed to kick one of the penalties later on in this first half. Other thing I picked up in this game was that I think the Boks had issues in the rucks. There were many penalties that they gave away in the rucks. The detail there, I think the players, carriers were taking time to place the ball to avail it for the number 9, Grant Williams, to take it out of the ruck and pass it to the other players. So this delay in placing the ball allowed New Zealand flanks to come on and make a lot of steals on the rucks. And this was a problem that was worrying me in the first half, because you don't want to give away these penalties, because New Zealand were kicking these penalties. And in a tight game like this, you don't want to be giving away these penalties. So by halftime, the Boks had managed to kick one of the penalties over for 3 points, and the score at the halftime was Boks at 3, and the All Blacks were 6 points. In the second half, I think, it happened. The Boks subs in the first 5 minutes in the second half, they made subs. They brought in Lucanio Am and Malcolm Marx. New Zealand also made their sub. They brought in TJ Perenara. They took out Cortez Ratima. But I think the Boks subs had more impact, I think. The New Zealand subs didn't really have a big impact, but I'm going to explain why as we go in this review. Then when these subs were made, the Boks immediately scored. They scored a try through Siya Kolisi. This was a nice try, guys. Nice carries by the boys. I think leading up to this try, they had a line out there. They were Colby is the one who threw the line out, and then they carried for a few phases, and Siya Kolisi stumbled over and scored this nice try for the Springboks. So as the game continued, you could see that the All Blacks were not themselves, guys. They were not themselves. There was something not right. I don't know. I can't really tell you what was wrong. I think there was the issues at 10. I think Taman Mackenzie had problems at 10. There were big problems at 10. And I think after 60 minutes, the score was 13-12 by this time. And subs were made again by the All Blacks. They took out Will Jordan. They brought in Borden Barrett at 15. The Boks took out Grant Williams, and then they brought in Jalen Hendrickson. Yeah, but I think overall the kicking of the All Blacks, the way they kicked in overall open play, Mackenzie was not doing very well, I must say. It was not directing them nicely, and Borden Barrett also is not in his great form right now. He's not kicking well. He's not playing well in general. I'm not sure why the coach insisted with playing Mackenzie at 10. I think it would have been better if maybe he would have shifted Barrett. I know Barrett didn't play well last week in the first test, but I think I would have moved him to 10 at least, to start at 10, and then maybe have Mackenzie come on in the second half, because I feel like Barrett is more experienced. He's more of like a test player. I know sometimes they go on form, but I think for this game I would have started him at 10 and not Taman Mackenzie, because Mackenzie was not doing well for the All Blacks. He was not effective. He was not directing the game. He was not controlling the game in a tight game like they had here against the Springboks. The Boks got a yellow card through Lil Roo, yes, and from this yellow card, the All Blacks got a penalty, and Mackenzie had the time now to kick for this penalty to take the All Blacks over the Springboks on the scoreboard. He missed the penalty. He missed it. You see, you cannot be missing these penalties in big games like this, guys. You cannot, as an All Blacks 10. After this miss, there were other moments in the game, big moments that I think the All Blacks had a chance to win this game, but instead they really fucked up. They really messed up. I'm sorry for the language. There was a time when they got a penalty for 3 points after the halfway line. Jody Barrett stepped up, but from how they talked amongst themselves with his brother and the other guys and TJ, they went for touch. They did not go for the kick. I don't understand this. Okay, you say they go for touch, they get the line out, they mess up the line out. 3 points gone down the drain, guys. This could have allowed them to go ahead of the Springboks on the scoreboard, but they chose to line out and they messed up the line out. The second big moment, Mackenzie got a penalty again, a sitter, just in front of the post. He missed it. A nice sitter. Second sitter now he's missing in the second half. He missed it. 3 points gone again. Yeah, you could see from this that just the All Blacks are not going to win this game. And eventually, as it usually goes in big games, if you don't take your chances, the other side will capitalize on their chances and they'll punish you. The Springboks got one chance. When Lomax got a yellow card, Boks got a penalty in from that. They went for touch. Line out. Drove a line out. Malcolm Marx peeled off. Scored a try for the Springboks. And the Boks won this game. Full time 18-12. Disappointing. Well, I'm happy for the Boks. I'm a fan. But I think from the All Blacks perspective, it's very disappointing. It's very disappointing. I think Mackenzie is not a guy for them going forward. They need to get rid of him. Not get rid of him, but they need to find someone else who's going to take charge of the number 10. Mackenzie has played for too long, for way many caps for the All Blacks. For him to be still not doing so well in intense games to have some such minimal impact. Yeah, I'll kick him out. Sorry to sound like this, guys. I'll kick him out. You need someone who can take the game on and control the game. Someone with, composure. Mackenzie doesn't have that. I think they have to change. They have to recall Richie Mo'unga for future. They need him badly. They need him badly to just come and control things, bring calmness and control. And Mo'unga is a good player. He has that dog in him. He can help them in tight games. They have tough games coming up at the end of the year tour against Ireland, France, and England away. It won't be easy for the All Blacks, with Mackenzie playing their 10. It won't be easy. And without Frizzell, without Retallick, they can leave Retallick out because Tupo Va'ai played well against the Springboks this last weekend. But they need Frizzell. They need Mo'unga. Yeah. They need a 10. They really need a 10, the All Blacks. It won't be easy for them. The Springboks, it's looking good. They've already released their squad that's going to tour Argentina. It's looking beautiful, actually. It's really nice. Yeah, it's really looking good. They've released the squad, Argentina. It's a beautiful squad. It's a mixture of experience and new guys coming in. Hropla is there. Fassi is there. Who else is there? I don't have the list. Sorry, I can't give you the names right now. But it's looking good. Guys, enjoy some rugby. Enjoy this evening. Thanks so much. Thanks.